Enemy inbound.
I'm here.
Indeed. Enjoy.
Try a real man.
Keep them back. They're closing in. Enemies in front.
For me.
Shields have failed.
Right on your ass.
Enjoy.
Cut it. Incoming.
Keep them back. Incoming. Kill that one.
Enemy charging. And I'm
Shields have failed. Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to... That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
Any idea whether what they gave him is contagious?
No, appears to be cultivation of cancerous cells, aggravated by torture, malnourishment, not a virus. Probably testing vectors to attack genophage. Primary goal, not infection of humans. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target. The blood pact will avenge me! Fight me, savage!
Trust nothing to help. Impressive
Hitting
shot.
me! Yeah, right on your ass!
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morton.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan, not difficult, increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further, chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic, didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy, no ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice, still. Hard to sleep some nights.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on end of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morton? Look at what happened.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter. Krogan choices. Refused truce during Krogan rebellion. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians. Not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You
Krogan committed war crimes, refused to negotiate, Turing, conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong, genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them, no apologies for winning, wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on. What's this?
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But but still unnecessary.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to T'Challa?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morden.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor...
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as... still... caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Appealing to see life as endless. Fixed. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
Enough about your spiritual life. Anything
Minimal
useful?
insight into experiments. Gene Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
It's hard to see all this, Morden. But you did the right thing.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong. Ready to go, Shepard. Not a problem.
Behind you.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or explosive use.
My shields are down.
Again charging! Krogan charging! Again charging! On the ground, now!
Stop shooting, Shepard!
Bit of run. Now you'll fry! Impact shot.
This should come in handy.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the
We
experiments...
committed cultural genocide. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden, did you ever
No.
perform...
So your hand's clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided...
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access...
Data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were here. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morden.
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than... Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
You dealt with your issues by opening a medical clinic. He started experimenting...
Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin's research, only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
The Krogan aren't ready for the genophage to be cured. You can't risk this data
Yes.
being stolen.
Only say, done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits.
Take your business to the clan leader, and keep your running pedal.
Just let me by.
Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. It doesn't fight the rat.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. It appears the Erdnot raided the weakened Werlock base for leftover weapons and supplies.
Of course, natural selection. Strong prey on weak. Unsurprising.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance.
One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
Don't touch anything. Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quark? Not anymore, we don't.
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic.
What? Not anymore.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field.
That'll work. Faster. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it. I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogans place so much importance on martial.
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am.
How do you feel about Reeve?
Reeve thinks like the ancients. There's a lot of wisdom in that rattling head of his. I don't like Clan Gatatog, but the instant anyone steps out of line, they'll be torn apart.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Place your bet on the pits, human. We will regret it. The Citadel has these huge arms. Millions of people live there. Why do you care so much? You don't have to say you're happy here in this camp. The power doesn't work half the time. My job's prepared and other clans are always trying to kill us. Yeah. The pits have been a bloodbath.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit every crater.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue, despite circumstances.
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Erdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
How many humans does the clan leader allow to walk freely among the Erdnot?
Not very many. It begs the question of why
I earned the
you...
right to walk among them.
Oh, very well. But if you get in the way of my research, I will see you ejected.
You must be working on something
I
important.
am. There are always new ways to... There's always room for another weapon on Tajoka.
I take it you're a scientist.
I'm not just a scientist. Without me, my predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Oh, I do?
This looks interesting.
Always want more shock absorption.
Ignore them, bro. They're not worth the effort.
Heard everything went quiet over at Werlock. Hope you made a mess out of the Blood Pack.
Talk to you later.
This variant can track you anywhere on the planet. Yes, Shepard. Speak up so I can get back to business. What do you want?
We have no pressing
Wonder
business.
if you want. We have no zoos. Your appearance will at least be educational.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting.
Then let's end it.
Eyes straight.
I may be young, but I relay the wishes of the females.
Just, you go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant.
How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic.
They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I'm not fighting over this nonsense. Grunt's ready. Let's get to it.
I like your dismissal of our rituals even less than Uvank's challenges. And my word determines whether a rite will proceed.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf.
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must... If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you...
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie. You dare.
I like this human. She understands.
I withdraw my denial. This will be the...
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are... Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will
Is
succeed.
that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage. From what you've shown me, you will not...
We've waited long enough.
Still
Tell
your
us-
impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent. This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Urdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt, You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
First the Krogan conquered Tuchanka, and mastered a natural world only we are fit to hold.
Here they come. I'm ready. Weakling! Weak! Back shot! There. These beasts will know I'm worthy. Yeah.
Right behind you.
Here they come. I'm ready. Get that shot. Worthy. Ready for another round, Shepard.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Crawlers, come to your death. You're up. Got it. On the ground now!
feel this.
Just the thing to help.
I'll put them down. Enemy with fire.
Taking fire.
On the ground now! Right on your ass! We have company. Good. I want more.
And you brought down the Thresher Maw. No one has done that in generations. Wordnot Rex was the last.
My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
This will cause discussion. say you are pure. No alien meddling in your construction. Just the warlord of Kier.
Come on, Ubank. You want to try killing him? Give it your best shot.
Not yet. This deserves consideration.
Why? I'm not getting any more natural.
You are powerful. You are a mistake. But your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship. But you'd be clan in name.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You
Of
don't
course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Erdnot either, but I had to. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
Grunt can't settle for that, and I'm sure not allowing him to leave my crew.
It doesn't matter what you'd allow. Your authority doesn't go that far.
No, Gatitog, whatever order you about is that repulsive alien bears too.
Shepard may piss me off now and then, but they drain my tank for droppings like you. You're dead.
Finally, no fun! We'll need more than that. Time to die.
Enemy charging!
Get through my shield!
Do the trick.
Ready to come back.
Getting up close! Burn and die! Impact shot! My kin charging! Come on! I'll put them down! I'll put them down! Moving is meat. Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Erdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. She has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Erdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and we cover this planet with our civilization, only to when we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own
I'd
civilization...
have thought you, of all the Krogan empires and clans of the past, were glorious, built in great battles. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no
Tell me about Krogan rights.
You have
instead.
seen the rite of passage. Krogans suffer the rite of life at birth. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites.
What rights did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me... I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
I don't need to listen to any more of this.
It is clear you would not hear anyway.
I'll take it.
I don't care who you are. The female clans don't see anyone.
You don't have the plates to try.
You hear that the tank brother and the human killed the Thresher Maw? Everybody's dead. That's been done with Thresher.
Congratulations, Shepard. Entering the rite of passage. Facing a Thresher Maw on foot and kill Grunt. You are now a part of Clan Urdnot. Welcome. You may eventually even be allowed to breed. Not sure a female will touch a tank bred, but tradition says...
We have no pressing business. That's all you need to know.
Wander if you want. We have no zoos. Your appearance will...
Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has...
I wonder what those Turians and Solarians look like.
Go to the clan leader. Urdnot Grunt, you can go where you want.
I have work for you if you want it, Urdnot Grunt. Just set the human aside and we can talk. Look around you, human. This is the Krogan homeworld. The Blood Pack recruits Krogan. So unless you're Urdnot friend line, you can go back.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. Commander. You might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something. There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Tally seems very distraught after receiving a... Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're
None.
accusing?
I won't know any more until I get to the fleet.
What happens if you're
Like I
convicted?
said, if it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might... Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant
So
fleet
no
again.
prison and
We
no
don't
death.
have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. And we don't have enough people to... An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet
It's
charged?
rare. It must be something that affects... The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get
They'll
you?
wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. As for how it works, it's less for... We're family. This is just the worst kind of
Okay.
family.
Let's go find the
I was
flotilla.
going to book passage on another ship. I didn't... I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location.
No messages for you, Commander.